Do you feel you're being hunted by a lot of people? In that I saying people hated you and people are trying to surround themselves, trying to pull you down, and without any reason they hated you. Nga numot amon, onyay ti rason ko man, onyay ti pagong tanda. In the work, many times kata aduray to probably ti trabaho, or probably the community, or probably the classroom, or probably ti unag ti pamilya. There are some cases where we are being treated as if kaslata yung nga wanted. People don't like to see us. People hated us. People don't like makita tininiwan mo. Inggan at iangot mo, madida nga makangot itiangot mo. And for these cases and for these situations in life, the only thing that you can do is to cry before the Lord, to pour out your heart because of this betrayal that is happening. And the worst is, those betrayal kat magapupay lang, nagiti friends mo. These people nga mo ekspektaran nga, ekspektaron pa lang, isuda pa lang ti mga ramid ti kasya, isuda pa lang ti masusar nga magdadadal ka na. These people whom you have prayed for, those people and these people whom you treated as family, as brother, sister, you treated them as your children, ratang isuda nga auntie, nanang, kan uncle, and yet the problem is this. There came a time and there comes nga they show betrayal on your part. Nadagsan di jangag pa so. And actually for this reason, it is Psalm chapter 35, that is the very reason why it was written. It was written because Saul was being hunted. Kini King Saul. And ni King Saul kapus tiap apal na, he wanted him to be killed. And ni King Saul ipalalo nga Madina nga isu iti mangsukat kanyana na mawalbaling kuman ni Jonathan ti sumublat. What he did is many times he tried to hunt him just like a wild pig. Nga patay na lang ni David tapos ti sumublat mo't lang agbaling nga ari. Ket ti anak na. And one more, dagiti advisors and counselors na ni Saul, they were trying to influence the king, telling him nga nung ni David ti sumaruno nga mga alay ti trono, si King Saul patayin ni David amin dagiti pamilya, mawanibati na. And for that reason, that is the reason why he was on the run. He was running away after he is running for his own life because he's being hunted by the great king, King Saul. And yet, waray no ko na mga dagiti nga betrayal, tinadagsan ito eh. The very soldiers that were hunting him, the very people that he have helped, the very people in Israel, dagiti trato na nga pamilya, friends na, they were the very people who tried nga gururay nga matay kuman ni David. And that is the very reason why it is very painful and why he wrote this Psalm chapter 5 because of this scenario. Psalm 35. Here is the situation. It is Psalm chapter 35 verse 12. Kurana ito eh. They repay me evil for good, to the bereavement of my soul. But as for me, when they were sick, my clothing was sackcloth. I humbled my soul with fasting, and my prayer kept returning to my bosom. I went as though it were my friend or brother. I bowed down, mourning as one who sorrows for a mother, but at my stumbling they rejoiced and gathered themselves together. The smiters whom I did not know gathered together against me. They slandered me without ceasing. So could you see the pain the pain of the fugitive when he poured out his heart kini Apo Diyos. Here are the very people whom he treated as friends. There came a time when they would ask nga, ikararaganak man, David, for the situation with your family. He considered them as a family. He considered them as sisters-in-law, sisters, brothers, auntie. He prayed with them. But these very people whom he treated, nga kunate nga close kanya na, they were the same very people who tried to trap him, nga mangsilo, mangpatay kan mangdadal kanya na. And that is so hurting on the part ni David. The very people whom you thought sudah tibak up mo, they were the very people nga inusar niya po Diyos nga ima na, nga sapot nga magdalaal itibiyag mo. The very people whom you think sudah timatarayan ti padas, haan gaya. These people nga kunam nga you've been with them for years, and you've treated them as part of the family and part of your children, awan na gaya. They are just traitor snakes in reality. Psalm 35 is a psalm on how should we face these betrayals iti life tayo. Especially in the area where close men, close people, relatives are involved. The only thing that David do is, verse 1, kunana, Lord, contend with me. Defend me, O Lord, from any false accusation. Oh Lord, they have tried to put their snares, they tried to put their traps. Nagkali da tidakkel nga abot nga tikspektaran da ka siyak ti matinag. Agpakpakasa ka diya po Diyos. Isudamot lang kumati masiluan iti apan di bagbagamang dadadahal kanyak. Isudamot lang kumati matinag dagiti nararamid kan plano da magdadadahal kanyak. Oh my friends, di ko na lang ni David, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Psalm 35 was written when he was being hunted by Saul. Naglamang isuna iti kabanbantayan ni jay may isang bantay nga talaga nga batulaw nunay. And it was discovered by the scholars and archaeologists nga this mountain kat nagadu iti abot na. Nga dito iti pagdagdagasan dagiti paspasyar di desierto, tumagas da jay, and nagadu dagiti cave di nga bantay. And one portion di may isang cave, ti kalawlawa na yung nagti cave nga diya, kat it is just like kalawlawa di athletic bowl. Di kunat athletic bowl or kunat nga ijay Melvin Jones, could you just lokatam ti panunot mo, ti imagination mo, kasi ti kalawlawa na di unag iti cave nga diya, where they could be there and more than 1,000 people could stay inside that cave. He was being hunted by King Saul, and they heard nga ni David kat adajag banbantay. Adajag bantay nga diay kat matmaturog ijay aglamlamang ijay. Iti banbanog ni King Saul naturog isuna ijay may isang cave where di unag na di nga cave. It was the very cave nga iyan ni David. Di unag na di nga cave kat it was iso ijay naglamangan ni David together with his soldiers nga 600. And there at the entrance, kunadagiti soldado kani David, David, now is the chance. The Lord hath given you his vindication. It's time for you to kill. Tabatam ti ulo na detang aritap no malpasan. And when David heard, and when David heard dagiti ragsak dagiti generals kan soldado na nga kadwa, that they were so excited nga malpasan ti problema da. Kunapi man ni David, touch not the anointed one. Haan nga siyak, haan nga kastoy iti plano niya po Diyos nga pangalak da iti anak na. Anyang ingor ti kastam David, tapno malpasan ti problema. Haan kayo magkipkibyan. Haan ka da iti plano niya po Diyos nga mangalaan na da iti ngari na. He's still God's chosen king, and it is still his time. And I do not have the right to take his life right now. The only thing that I can do is to be close to him. I'm going to slice a portion itibado na. And I'm going to tell him na all the things nga raramidin na is just foolishness to his face. What he did, masidag isuna gapos ti banug ni Saul, masidag isuna kini King Saul nga nakaturog di entrance ti cave. Pinisang na, inislice na ti portion iti bado na. And together with the soldiers, tinmaray da nga napandibangan nga bantay nga dayo kat nagpukaw ni David. Saul! Saul! Adak dito eh. Na-recognize ni Saul di boses and he woke up. Si kamat da David, apay! And kuna ni David, Saul apay ayahan niya tiba sulkukan niya nga kahit mga patay na. For what reason that you like to kill me and you like to destroy me and you like to erase me? Apay na tiba sulko. Apay nga patpatyim dagiti bulat sing kalukuan nga kansilors mo nga nagdadakas ti utak da. Nga ti panpanunutan da kat dadaulak si ka kaniti pamilyam. Apay niya ti rason. No agpaiso kumadiay King Saul dati ba kanyang tatay pela nga matmaturog ka. Tinabat ko ti ulo mo kung pinatay ko. Sika. But I did not because I know that it is not your time, and the Bible says touch not the anointed one. You are still God's king in our present time. And I need to show you my respect. Honestly, kita anta portion iti bado. Inislice ko dayay. Dayti man. Igumak nga daytoy. Daytoy iya paris na. Nok kumapanunot ko lang tapno malpas ti problema. Tinabat ko ti ulong tatay pelang batadinat. The King Saul, tibak lang kanyam niapo Diyos ti mangukum kanyam, ti kaskastam kanyak. Amo niapo Diyos nga ngagpaiso ti apan mo panday bagbaga kanyak. And kat ko ibaga kanyam King Saul, nalinis ti panunot ko kanyam. That is the reason why the book it is Psalm 35, 1 to 15 was written. So ano, itry yung nga basaan damdama diay, verse 1 hanggang 35. That was the scenario. And the very anchor point na diya kat di 12 hanggang 15 kan di verse 1 nga kuna na Lord, please avenge me. Contend for me. Lord, defend me your child. Here are the people trying to kill me, my soldiers. They were the soldiers nga kadwa ni King Saul, but right now, oh Lord, I entrust my hand kanya. I beg you po sa pagpakasyak Lord. Sikat imang ibalas kanya. That is the best thing that we can do. If we are going to take the vengeance, iti matayo, datay tilugi. If we are going to take our own ways, maragsakan tayo for a while, tanapnak tayo. But it will just create more problem later on. David was right. That in the midst of this betrayal from these close people nga kada nga tinultulungan tayo, kakadwa tayo nga intrabaho, inalap tayo ti pagtrabaho da, inikanta tayo ti pagtrabaho da tapno kadwa tayo. And yet they are the one betraying us. Let the Lord avenge us. Let the Lord avenge your reputation. Tahan nga maturog iti Diyos. Oh my friend, do you feel as if you are being a hunted fugitive? Go back to Psalm 35. And that is a song sang by the people who were betrayed by close people that were one time they were around him. And be comforted that in your betrayal, Christ felt it. He felt it because Judas betrayed him. He felt it because ni Peter and the disciples nga duma, they run away for their lives. And how many times that man betrayed God. We have a God who felt betrayal. And we can trust God in the midst of our betrayal. God bless my brother. Be strong in the things that you are doing, in the things that situation mo tata, where you are being hunted just like a wild animal. And be strong in the Lord. Take not justice in your own hands. Let the Lord defend you, my friend. God bless.